Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. And we are so very excited to tell you all about our all-new XCIENT Fuel Cell. Hyundai has been developing fuel cell electric vehicles to support our customers, business, and provide people with sustainable mobility solutions for better tomorrow. Last July, we successfully shipped our first XCIENT Fuel Cell vehicle, and it received so much attention worldwide. It was great to see all the interest because it emphasized our shared sense of responsibility and the determination to build a more sustainable future. I personally feel a great sense of purpose, and I know you do too. I would say XCIENT Fuel Cell is our answer to the world based on our great sense of purpose. We have achieved 3 major challenges so far. We are the first in the world to successfully mass-produce heavy-duty hydrogen trucks, and we plan to scale up capacity on our mass production assembly lines to up to 2,000 units per year by 2021. We are the first automaker to commercialize hydrogen-powered truck with cutting-edge fuel cell technology. In other words, this is not a demo project with limited scope. This is a real commercialization with daily operation of a regular fleet. There are no limits. And with this launch, Hyundai CV officially enters the European market. We are not active here, but today we bring our most important new technology to the table, large hydrogen truck. Even though we are delivering this online today, I hope you can sense how excited we are. I hope you are too. So let's dive into this future together and discover what's already possible. To get us started, let's turn to Dr. Martin Jairinger from our Namyang R&D Center for the detail.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Martin Zeilinger, Head of R&D for Commercial Vehicles at Hyundai Motor Company. I am honored to introduce the world's first mass-produced hydrogen fuel cell heavy-duty truck to you. Why don't we start by thinking about the nature of heavy-duty trucks for a moment? Heavy-duty truck operation can be characterized by 3 factors: high payload, long range, and long service hours. Most heavy-duty trucks have an annual mileage of more than 80,000 kilometers and a GVW of over 26 tons. And uptime is very important for our customers as they do their business with trucks. Now, let me walk you through Hyundai's fuel cell electric heavy-duty truck, the XCIENT Fuel Cell. XCIENT Fuel Cell is an accomplishment of Hyundai Motor Company's world-leading fuel cell technology and mass production capability that will bring the future of emission-free heavy-duty trucking to the present. XCIENT Fuel Cell is a 4x2 pulled cargo truck with a GCW of 36 tons, including a trailer. Our fuel cell propulsion system contains 2 95 kilowatt fuel cell systems from our passenger car Nexo, combined with a 72 kilowatt hours high voltage battery and a powerful 350 kilowatt e-motor. This integrated fuel cell propulsion system ensures superior performance uphill and regenerative braking for the best fuel efficiency downhill. 7 350 bar hydrogen tanks can store around 32 kilograms of hydrogen. The driving range per charge is around 400 kilometers, and the refueling time is in the same league as diesel trucks. Battery electric trucks have charging times way beyond our fuel cell trucks and sacrifice payload due to heavy battery weight. The performance of our fuel cell truck for Switzerland is equivalent to that of a battery electric truck equipped with at least 600 kilowatt hours of battery capacity. XCIENT Fuel Cell also provides driving comfort for long-hour operation. Our NVH technologies help keep the driver's place quiet even on full power. And front and rear axle full air suspension will help relieve drivers' fatigue. We also have installed a range of advanced features such as smart key, wireless smartphone charger, and display audio with smartphone mirroring. We have enhanced safety with a robust auxiliary brake system combining integrated retarder and regenerative braking. And smart cruise control is applied that can automatically keep driving distance and speed and even brake autonomously when there is a risk of collision. XCIENT Fuel Cell truck is the world's first mass-produced fuel cell heavy-duty truck that is handed over to customers. It shows the essence of Hyundai Motor Company's competency as it embodies our comprehensive R&D technology that ensures high quality as well as our mass production capability. Mass production of fuel cell trucks will foster the development of a hydrogen value chain, thereby accelerating the transition towards the hydrogen society. Hyundai Motor Company will continue to innovate and develop technologies that satisfy diverse customers' needs and will make the utmost efforts to bring the future of clean mobility and hydrogen society forward. And now I would like to turn the mic to Mark Freimüller.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now a great pleasure for me to not only have the opportunity to finally launch our XCIENT Fuel Cell trucks, but also to thank everyone who was involved to make this happen. Last week, we handed over the first 7 XCIENT Fuel Cell trucks to 7 different customers, and by that, we actually started the decarbonization of heavy-duty trucking. And I'm really thrilled to now really deliver these real trucks to our customers. And it was a lot of hard work to get there, from the first business case calculation over the engineering of the trucks itself, all the way to the establishment of the joint venture between Hyundai Motor Company and H2 Energy in 2019. And of course, this would not have been possible without all the partners in the hydrogen ecosystem and throughout the whole entire value chain. So special thanks go to all the members of the Association of Hydrogen Mobility in Switzerland, with very engaged customers on the one hand and partners on the infrastructure side as well. The fuel cell truck launch in Switzerland is really a milestone in our upcoming path. And thanks to everyone's contribution, I can reaffirm the plan to have 1,600 trucks in customer operation by the end of 2025. And this will go obviously hand in hand with the necessary refueling infrastructure. So in Switzerland, we took the first step and we will fully be dedicated on a safe and stable and successful operation of the trucks for our customers. But at the same time, Hyundai Hydrogen Mobility is already in discussion with many different potential partners in other European countries as well, to find similar possibilities to launch similar ecosystems outside Switzerland. So we need to create country-specific or even region-specific business models, since this one-size-fits-all or copy and paste doesn't work here. But we learned with the experience we have now in Switzerland exactly where the levers are to find these right opportunities. A lot of countries announce now their hydrogen strategies, and even on a European level, hydrogen now plays a much bigger role than it was just a year ago. So we're very optimistic that we will find the right strategies for other European countries as well, based on governmental policies, fleet initiatives, and hydrogen ecosystems. And we have to do it now. I mean, every truck saves about 65 tons of CO2 emission every year. So our 1,600 trucks will save over 100,000 tons of CO2 emission every year. So it's definitely worthwhile finding other solutions for other countries as well. The timing for that is, as I said, perfect. And Hyundai Motor Company and Hyundai Hydrogen Mobility will keep on encouraging all different players to really collaborate with a greener mindset and towards an emission-free future. And I invite everyone to join us on this path. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Hello, everyone. Greetings from here in Seoul. If you've been watching the news lately, you won't need to be convinced that our planet faces an emergency. Climate change threatens our way of life, and we have to put our society on a more sustainable pathway to the future. This means we need to rethink everything in our world that depends on fossil fuels, and that includes everything that Industry 4.0 and future industrial revolution depend on. From our communication to our power sources, construction, transportation, logistics, you name it. Futurists like Jeremy Rifkin have predicted this, so it should not be a surprise. The evidence of climate change is real, and it is plain to see. We must adopt alternatives that are both eco-friendly and commercially efficient, and we have to do so quickly. The energy paradigm has to shift to a near-zero carbon ecosystem. One of the most powerful answers available today is hydrogen. As a renewable energy source, hydrogen holds so much promise for the growth of humanity. It can make decarbonization possible across all sectors and industrial verticals. So it's no surprise that countries like Germany, the EU, and the US all moving quickly toward a hydrogen future with long-term roadmaps. It is the most economically efficient fossil fuel alternative. The European Union will build a hydrogen research mechanism and has created a Clean Hydrogen Alliance. In the US, California created its Advanced Clean Truck Regulation for heavy-duty trucks to achieve zero emissions. Well, Korea is also following the same path. With new hydrogen energy policies and the strategy roadmap designed to breathe life into the hydrogen economy. With all these eco-friendly strategies in place, we can aim for a cleaner and sustainable life. Global automakers are moving fast too, introducing eco-friendly concept cars that can compete in the environmentally friendly car market. Battery-powered and fuel cell vehicles are now coming forward as mainstream technologies, and hydrogen is, without a doubt, the best renewable energy source to power them. Fuel cell vehicles and electric vehicles will coexist, but they will have different usage rates depending on a variety of factors, like how the technology is applied and the availability of renewable energy source in the countries. But for heavy-duty commercial vehicles, hydrogen fuel cell have a clear advantage. By 2030, the price of hydrogen is expected to drop to about $4 per kilogram, and it will keep on going down. By this time, it will be comparable to trucks running on internal combustion engines. The marketplace for hydrogen is full of business opportunity, and these opportunities will only continue to grow as new technologies emerge. Simply put, it's the new green growth engine we've been looking for, one that we will drive the future development of mankind in a sustainable way. And at the center of it all, our hydrogen-powered XCIENT Fuel Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, the new hydrogen game has officially begun.
Thank you, Swiss partners. Thank you, Seun. It is a bright future and we are all looking forward to building it together. I also want to thank Martin and Mark and express deep gratitude to our partners who worked with us to create the hydrogen value chain in Switzerland. And of course, to our customers who are boldly supporting the launch of the XCIENT Fuel Cell project. Now, I know there is a lot of interest in our roadmaps for the US, Europe, and China. So let me share our model launch plan. In Europe, we will ship 1,600 hydrogen-powered heavy-duty trucks, and they will be on the road by 2025. We are working closely with Hyundai Hydrogen Mobility to help lead the hydrogen-based society in Europe. Looking ahead to future market demand and reacting now. For example, full model change model based on a dedicated hydrogen fuel cell truck platform. It will feature an e-axle and two 200 kilowatt fuel cell systems are being developed. Our plan is to launch in a few years. We will also expand the FMC model lineup to include 4x2 and 6x2 cargo truck and 4x2 tractors that can cover a significant portion of Europe's major heavy-duty truck market. We will launch a 46-ton GCW tractor with a driver range of up to 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. We are confident that the tractor will lead the way for large hydrogen trucks as they replace diesel-powered trucks. Going beyond the design and the manufacture of hydrogen trucks, we want to be a driving force to build a truly green society by decarbonizing the entire hydrogen value chain. We will form partnership with global energy companies to produce and utilize green hydrogen based on abundant wind and hydropower sources across the region. This will allow more than 25,000 Hyundai hydrogen fuel cell trucks to operate in Europe by 2030. In the US, we are also ready to play our part to bring hydrogen to the trucking market. Our Neptune was introduced in 2019 at the North America Commercial Auto Show, and we continue to move forward fast. The US is also pushing forward with stronger CO2 reduction policies, and it has been projected that share for large hydrogen trucks will reach 30% of higher in 16 states, including California, by 2030. We will work closely with those states who are implementing a jet EV-friendly environment. In fact, we are already forging partnerships with companies in the US to build a complete hydrogen value chain covering everything from hydrogen production, charging station, and service and maintenance. We are also planning a new one-year demonstration project with a leading US company that will kick off next year to explore market entry. We are already in talks to see a triple-digit supply of hydrogen trucks in 2022. We plan to include a 6x4 tractor model that meets the specific requirements of the North American market. It will be based on the full model change model I mentioned before, and it will supply more than 12,000 units by 2030. Last but not least, we want to focus on China as well. We believe that China has a massive potential for commercial hydrogen vehicles, and they are moving fast with the government in the lead to develop the hydrogen industry. Chinese government aims to supply 1 million hydrogen vehicles by 2030. To support this new demand, Hyundai Truck and Bus China will provide medium-duty trucks in 2022 and heavy-duty trucks in 2023, and then develop a new heavy-duty hydrogen truck for China. Currently, we are focusing on China's 4 major hydrogen hubs, including Jing-Jin-ji, Yangtze River Delta, Guangdong Province, and the Sichuan Province, and discussing cooperative initiatives such as a joint venture with local partners. Our plan is to achieve aggregate sales volume of 27,000 units by 2030 based on the 3 models I mentioned earlier. And as we are doing in Europe and the US, we will also go beyond selling cars in China. We are aiming much higher to become a FCEV solution provider by creating a business cluster across the entire hydrogen ecosystem. Hydrogen vehicle, leasing, HRS operation, and hydrogen supply are a few of the potential opportunities. The Hyundai Motor Group is the only company with the will, capacity, and infrastructure to help achieve a hydrogen society. I already announced an investment of $6.4 billion in the hydrogen business by 2025, and we plan to invest billions more. The commercial vehicle division has a joint venture in Europe and the production facility in Korea and China, and we will review the potential to add production capacity in Europe if necessary. Since 1998, hundreds of researchers and experts have studied hydrogen over 22 years. Our hydrogen truck is next-level technology that naturally generates non-polluting, 100% environmentally friendly energy. Trucks are not just a means of transportation. They are tools that have the power to move the world and connect us to one another. Starting with this meaningful first step today, Hyundai Motor will take the lead in making hydrogen fuel cell trucks run faster and in more places, and accelerate the arrival of global hydrogen society, contributing to solving 2 critical issues: energy and environment. From the world's first mass production of heavy-duty hydrogen fuel cell trucks, the world's first commercialization, to the first shipment to Europe, we are now writing a new chapter in the history of hydrogen trucks. Today marks the beginning of a new future that Hyundai's XCIENT Fuel Cell will help create. I want to thank you for joining us as we embark on this new hydrogen journey together. Let's take this giant leap into the hydrogen era together. Thank you.